Welcome back to Start Your Systems, everyone. It is Kellen and Todd, and today we're going to be playing, what is this place called? Red Town Raceway?
Yeah, Red Town Raceway by Home Machine.
And we're testing out these 250s. Now, there's a bit of a debate going on with the new OEMs about Honda versus Kawasaki, so we figured let's each get on one and see what they feel like. You've been shredding this track, excuse me, on your Honda. I haven't even tried it on a Kawi or anything like that, so now we're gonna feel it out. But you like the Honda?
I do. I like the Honda. I mean, I've given the Kawasaki a shot. Some of our teammates have been kind of saying the KX250 is probably the best 250. I beg to differ, though. I'm liking the Honda right now.
So what have you noticed versus the KX versus the Honda, like, that you're preferring the Honda over it?
I mean, I guess I'm purely going to speak in just stock form, stock OEM form, not updated setups, because I haven't really gone crazy with that yet. But I'd say stock-wise, the Honda turns a little bit better for me. I had to do some fork settings to get the KTM or to get the Kawi to feel that way too. So I just think in stock form for me, the Honda is just a better package. The power's great too. I find myself compared to the old OEMs, especially, the Honda just like loops out a lot. Like you kind of have to really try and control it, or I'm finding myself lugging my gears a lot more too, making sure I'm like a gear up coming out of a corner to kind of keep it at bay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my what I've been able to pick out as far as differences so far.
So you're saying like the old one you used to loop out a little bit more. Even maybe the update kind of leveled the Honda out a little bit for you, because then it kind of...
No, I'm saying that the new one.
The new one loops out.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so you toned it down a little bit. It's working a little bit better. I think so far what I'm noticing on the Kawi is maybe a little underpowered for me, or what I like. I ride a 450 more than anything, but a little underpowered. Like, it doesn't feel like it gets out of corners very well. Like, I feel like I'm shifting a lot to get moving. I don't know if you felt that with it.
I felt that a little bit. Like I said, I just felt like the Honda, I find it like it just hits harder on the bottom, and I'm having, before I started, shifting up earlier and starting to lug gears, I was really like having to lean over the front and try to keep my, my power delivery smooth.
Yeah.
And then like when I switched to a Kawi to try it out, I wasn't having to do that as much. So I think if you were to try a Honda yourself, you would probably like the power delivery a bit more. Okay. It'd probably feel like more like a 450 a little bit.
Got it. Are you able to get it's not the finish line, it is the finish line. Are you able to get the like triple by the start straight?
Yeah. I mean, you could do it on the I was doing it on the Kawi too. You just have to basically not let off that whole corner for the most part, and just I hit it in third, and it does the job.
Yeah, I would say I came up way short.
I would say the hardest jump for me, and I get it pretty consistently now, but when I first started riding this track was the that step on step off section, like that little option
the quad
section
in the corner or whatever.
Yeah, into the corner on a 250 is really fun. Like, you barely make it when you actually get it, so it's like it feels really good when you make it.
Yeah.
But it all just starts with the landing of the jump before it. As long as you land that clean, you're usually pretty good.
Yeah. What have you noticed, like, in testing the Honda? Have you done much on any, like, national track with a lot of rough or anything? Because this one's pretty smooth, but...
Right. No, not really. I'm going to be honest. Like, I've just been loving this track for the past, like, 4 or 5 days, and that's about it.
It is a pretty damn good track. You were telling me Hell Machine is, like... I don't know that you would call him underrated, but he just consistently pumps out bangers.
I think people know him at this point, so it's hard to say he's underrated. Oh,
you went down?
Yeah. Well, I'm good. I'm getting back up. So, yeah, it's hard to say that he's underrated because, I mean, people know, his tracks now at this point, and everything he's released has pretty much been considered somewhat of a banger. So, but yeah, no, I'm a big fan of his tracks. His tracks just flow really well. They have, obviously, just huge jumps to throw some fun whips off of. I think it's just his tracks are fun tracks to just, like, basically kind of just, like, mindlessly ride around and have fun with friends. Like, you don't have to think too hard.
Well, that's the thing about it is, like, I've seen so much feedback already about these new OEMs from, obviously, a myriad of players. And the ones that seem most annoyed are, I don't know, kind of our group a little bit. And I like them. I don't know if you love them or hate them, but I feel like the general players that were like good but not great at the game are really annoyed at them.
Right.
And the players that are like either brand new or really fast, like doesn't really make a difference to them.
Right. I think the fast guys really love them because it's bringing back a skill gap. I think they've kind of lost that over the last, few updates of the game and the few past updates to OEMs. So I think anything that can kind of differentiate people again and make people have to like relearn the game a little bit is good for the competitive scene. So it makes sense that a lot of the fast guys love them. And then I think the people that are kind of like the weekend warriors, it seems to be that those are the guys that aren't kind of gelling with it as much. And I think it's just because they just don't have as much time. So I think give them maybe a couple more weeks and they'll figure it out.
Yeah, the time aspect is a fickle part of playing this game, man. You got to have a lot of time to really, I feel like, ingrain yourself well with it. It's tough to just pick up and play all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just like with anything in life, honestly, but...
Well, I mean, like, I see so much feedback from people that play the console games, and it's like they like it because it is just easy to pick up and play, and you don't have to do much, whereas bikes is easier than sim, in my opinion, in that regard, but still so tough.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that's probably why some people are turned off by having to make a big change and then learn it all over again, and I get it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, if you want to be somewhat decent at this game, even though it's not as, I wouldn't say it's as hard as sim, you still have to put some hours in to be up there, so.
Definitely. All right, I'm going to wait for you because I want to see what kind of lines I'm missing out on here. I still have not gotten that triple.
This one?
Nope, I haven't got it yet.
Really?
You just greased it. Well,
I know. I'm saying third gear with a little bit of a seat bounce, and
Are you landing the finish line in third?
Yeah, third all the way around that whole section.
Yeah. All right. Well, then that's a good.
I'm not bringing the. Oh my gosh.
It's a good test comparison for the Cowie then, because then if I am third all the way through and can't get it, that's more of a gearing thing, but still.
A little short. Come on, I might not make this. No, I got to do the step one. And going inside here and trying to triple out is so hard too. Like, you have to grease that inside perfectly to triple this. It's insane. That's why I really think this track's really good for a 250, because it's like you have to, in order to hit the big lines, you have to almost hit everything perfectly. So it's a good test for the 250.
Well, it is. It's fun when there's tracks like that where the 450 kind of, I don't want to say easily, but mostly easily can get everything. And for the 250s, it is a bit of a stretch, but you can do it all. Right. Those are fun tracks for sure. Oh, dualies. I don't know which way you whipped. Oh, missed the inside right.
I went, well, I guess front end to the left, back end went out right. So, okay, we're 180.
Okay, then we almost touched tips in air. That was a little dicey.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Are you able to get that triple ever? Like all the way to
I think
here?
you can. I think you just have to. I think you have to go outside on that section before and really carry it.
Did you do much riding on this track, old OEMs?
No.
Okay, so this is.
I maybe did a handful of laps, but nothing compared to what I've done over the past week or whatever. Almost died. Oh, we still might die. Okay, we're good.
But did you die?
No, saved it somehow. So what are you thinking about? So what is your preferred bike in this game? 250, 450? I know you ride 450 a lot.
Yeah.
What do you vibe with?
The 450, I've just been riding the Yamaha. I did a little bit on the Fantic, and I don't know. To me, they feel almost the exact same because technically, chassis-wise, they are the same. But yeah, I just always like 450s because I'm not fast enough to rip corners consistently, and so I should ride a 250 more so that I can get better at corners. But I like that the 450 saves my ass from doing some dumb stuff.
Yeah, I definitely get that. I've always been a 250 guy, though. Even when, sim was, only 250s and then 450s came out, I kind of just stuck with 250s. I don't know why. I don't think I just could get along with 450 power because it was, so ingrained on how a 250 worked for me in that game, so.
Yeah. No, I mean, 450s, in a lot of ways, kind of screws you because you're just going so fast all the time that you never can, chill down and have a little bit of fun. 250s are kind of just a vibe sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I feel like I really have to try more on a 250. That's kind of what I like about it more is especially like I said, on this track's perfect for it, because there's so many times where it's like I have to nail this inside rut perfectly, or else I'm not going to clear this section or whatever. So
right. No, I mean, like, I think 250s, why I think they're a vibe is because, like, you are going slower most of the time. So you don't have to, like, coming into a corner, I feel like I have to slow down so much further back on a 450 and all those things, whereas, like, 250s, you can just kind of plow into a corner and it'll hook up.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's more engine braking on a 250 compared to a 450? Do you feel that at all? Or
yeah, I guess. I mean, probably pretty similar, but you're going a little bit fast on a 450, so it feels less.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because you're just carrying more speed. But yeah, the 250 engine braking is pretty nice. Kawi and Honda was kind of like my go-to back and forth on a 250. I rode Kawi a lot on Beta 17, I think it was. And then 18, I was doing a lot more on the Honda versus Yamaha. And a lot of people like the Yamaha on Beta 18.
Yeah.
But, gosh, I'm still not able to clear this. Just having a problem out here. But yeah, like the Kawi versus Honda saga is interesting because it does seem like they both are pretty solid in different areas. For me, I still think the Kawi might be a little bit slower than the Honda, which is I need the power. But turning wise, I love it. Feels really good in the turns. Bounces off stuff well. Low RPM range is nice too.
Yeah. I will say with the new OEMs just in general, it is nice that we have it feels like so far, like this is obviously the first week, it feels like we have a decent selection of bikes finally, and it's not everybody's filing into, I got to use the Yamaha or I got to use the KTM or whatever. You're seeing like, I know that you've live streamed a couple of the races already with the new OEMs, and it's good to see a rainbow again on the leaderboard instead of just, a blue wall or whatever.
But for sure that they're gonna figure it out. Like they're gonna figure out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's only the first week, so like right now it's nice to see, but there's always gonna be, when somebody starts winning a lot on one bike, everybody's gonna be like, "That's the bike, that's the bike." So it's like, it's only a matter of time, like you said. Yeah.
No, I mean, like I already saw a video that Lynn's put out on the KTM 450, and like it's really good, and he says. I think the video title was just like, "Damn it, the KTM is good again," or something like that. It was just a sea of KTMs. Yeah, because it was really good in the last one too. Like everyone was using it because it had a quick shift, it was fast, and we're just back to the KTM meta again, apparently.
Yeah, I remember seeing something. I think I was watching Lynn's live stream whenever the bikes first dropped, just to see what people's thoughts were on it, and his thoughts were like, well, KTM is just fast, like, and you're going to loop out and spin, coming out of corners everywhere with the new physics changes. But I think with bike tweaks and people just getting used to the OEMs, like, that's just going to become obsolete, and like the KTM will probably still be the bike again just because of its base power. So,
oops, sliding out. Yeah, yeah. I think I don't know. What are you going to do about it? It's a game where people are trying to be competitive and they always want to use the best thing. Yeah, like, it takes me back to like even playing, I was big into Project Gotham racing when I was younger, but like even Gran Turismo and stuff, like you always just wanted the fast car and best accolades and mods and all that stuff to it. So it's just the same thing in this game.
And generally, I mean, let's be real, even if it wasn't the fastest, but somebody faster than you is driving it and they're beating you, or like they're riding it.
Yeah, you're going to think it is.
100%. It's all the big placebo effect. So whether it is or isn't true, it's still going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the nature of racing games.
Yeah, because like I feel like I've even seen it with some people on our team where it's like, oh yeah, I really like this bike. I mean, seriously, right? Like it was like, I really like this bike. I like how it feels. It handles well. And then they lose one race to someone on a Yamaha. And they're like, okay, well, that's the new meta. I got to use that instead. So and then we make a whole new set of skins. And don't run a team, people. It's annoying.
Yes. But I mean, is there an option? Now that I'm thinking about it, is there an option like how it is in Sim to just run a different, what do we used to call that?
Yeah, it's called model swaps, which people do.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's an option still. If people really wanted, like me, I'm a big Honda guy, but let's say I wanted, KTM power, then it makes sense to just swap it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly like how, I don't know if you need to have a KTM model on the KTM. I don't think that's how it is, but there are people that definitely have model swaps and
gotcha
stuff. So But yeah, I don't know. There's going to be a meta that comes through soon enough. I think, like I told you earlier, and I'll let the people know, like I want to do a shootout. I want to see, like, if we get 6 people of different skill sets together to test all the 250s and all the 450s, like what genuinely people like. Because then that's also what will be interesting about that is maybe it almost proves exactly what the community has shown us so far, in that there's the people that don't like the update in that like mid-range, and then the people that are really fast and you know, newbies to the game that seem to enjoy it.
Right.
And then you may have like variation with that. Like maybe the people that are you know, the most comfortable with the game or familiar with it will like a certain bike over the other, and they'll also gel with that bike that the newbies like, whereas the people more in the middle, like maybe we really like the Honda and maybe the top guys really like the Kawi, like we were just talking about at the beginning of the video, for example.
Yeah. No, that's definitely an interesting idea. Like I said, I don't have like a ton of time in the game to be able to really nitpick every little thing and like understand every little, you know, character attribute between each bike. But I mean, I know enough between power and then just, like I said, between the Honda and the Kawi. Like I just felt, honestly, the steering, the stock steering of the Honda, I gelled with a bit more. I didn't have to be on the sticks as much. And the power delivery seems about where I want it to be compared to the Kawi, where it was a little more slower off the bottom. So, yeah.
It'll be a fun, interesting topic over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I want to bring online plays back. You, me, Todd, we're gonna shred some bikes a little bit more together and hopefully bring some buddies along with us. So anybody that's watching this video, let us know what you'd like to see Todd and I or a group of friends try, either in MX Bikes or another game. I think we'll probably partake in some like ranked races and things like that everyone's already seen. But we also could do a little bit more fun stuff to make it a bit more interesting and enticing to the viewers.
No, I'm down. Like I'm looking forward to these. These Let's Plays are really fun. Let me see. Can you get that triple? You're scrubbing it?
No, I'm scrubbing doubling, man. I can't get it. All right, let's end the video with me at least trying to get it once.
Yes.
I mean,
all right, come over here. We're gonna go up on this big single.
Yeah.
Do a big U-turn.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me? Oh no, now you got me going Pavogo physics.
Okay, here we go.
Down.
We got Pibs physics.
Let me. Oh. All right. Third gear here. I'm just gonna. I'm going off the side of the track.
I went off the side of the track just trying to roll up the hill to do it again.
All right, I'm coming back.
So I know you can set a marker. I just don't think you can do it in multiplayer. But that would be.
Well, if somebody knows how to do that, please comment, because that would help.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So third everywhere. Just hold. Just
third over the table.
And then just third. Little seat bounce. Yep.
And then slide out in the corner, and then and way short. Yeah, not even close.
Yeah. Look at that.
Dude, you freaking. I don't know, man. I think you're just getting the corner better than me. Like, I'm trying to lean into it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do a little bit.
I know, but like, I keep sliding out. This Kawi doesn't have enough.
You got to try the Honda. I'm telling you, in the corner, it's just good.
You might be converting me just based on this one triple.
I mean, to be honest, I was doing on the Kawi too, but.
Nope, little short and down over the bars. That was the cleanest I've got in the corner and still didn't get it. I wonder. This has got to be a gearing thing.
I wonder. It could be. I think I'm running stock gearing on the Honda, but I mean, it could be.
Were you stock on the Kawi?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, let me try it in second.
I think you're just used to the 450. You're getting lazy.
I am getting lazy, dude. Just slid out of the corner again. I'm trying to hero it, and I don't think I need to. Let's see. Oh no, you got it again.
Yeah.
You're over here just dialed in. I look like an idiot.
It is fun once you get it, though, because you really got to stretch for it.
This is like one of those, the video ends once Kellen finishes the jump. Okay, second gear wide open is not it. That was much shorter.
It's 100%. It's third. Sometimes I've even clicked fourth, depending on how fast I get.
That's ridiculous.
Like that one, I just clicked fourth before, cleared it.
You probably sound like Roxon off the jump, man. You're just trucking up it.
Yeah, but I think maybe on these 250s, lugging it, honestly, you kind of you grab some traction.
Hit it off the track. Oh, from off the track, let's see.
Oh, no.
Nope.
You have me curious now. I kind of wanted to see if I can hop on the Kawi again and do it, but that's for another video, probably.
Trying to prove me wrong, yeah. All right, I'm gonna give it 2 more college tries here.
All right, I'm gonna watch you. Let's go over here. Got the view of it from the side. Oh! No!
Dude, no, it came up short again. Like, I bounced all the way into the corner. Are you sitting into the face?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try
Sitting,
that.
leaning back. Well, and then I stand up as I'm going up, like up the top of it.
I stand up out of the corner pretty much.
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah, I'm sitting down almost that whole corner, and then right as I get to...
man, I missed.
Right as I get to the lip...
too. We got problems.
Oh, boy.
This is like Jeannie Carmichael beating the whip down at the ranch after this. Like, you better keep going, boy.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, gosh, the rear end out of the
slide,
corner.
though.
Yeah, nice little crooked grind. I need the Tony Hawk Pro Skater special sound effect right there.
Yeah.
All right. Tabletop. Land in 3rd gear. Up, low lined in the corner. And
Death.
short. I mean, I slid out in the corner again, so.
Yeah.
One more time. Last try, and then we're just gonna confirm that I'm less talented than Todd at this game.
No, I don't know. I think it's just the 250. I don't think you're used to it. Try and follow you.
Maybe not. I'm like Cooper Webb out here. I don't know what's going on. Wait.
Winning business?
Okay, I like clipped, but I think that would count as like.
We'll take it.
I didn't bounce. I didn't ride the nose. I just clipped.
That's a make for me. You're in.
That's a dub. Look, I did it. You people that doubted me, it was you people that doubted me. But I did it.
Jeez.
All right. Good fun, Todd.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me, and thanks everybody as well for joining in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So long for now.